Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune, the Pillars of Sypetia. Where we last left our group, you all had done some exploration of the island, and you had found a path that appears to be leading underwater, and you had found a hole into a mountainside that was definitely a road at some point, heading into a cavern. You guys decided to split the party in doing so. A couple of you were attacked by a couple of rock trolls.
Yeah.
Which you guys handled pretty well. Azazel and Idham did end up getting back there. Missed their meteor from the sky, and but you know, were helpful in the end.
You turned a man in the mist.
Yep.
The man in the mist.
It's all right.
And
Azazel has performance anxieties compared to Cav. Yeah, it's okay. You'll get there one day. You have to come up with the catchphrase.
You all finished your circuit of the island, returned back to camp.
Exactly.
You have the center part of the island to be able to explore. And that is where we left off. You all are starting to come to as the light begins to go through the canopy above you. You all are rested.
And expelling 2 magic.
Perfect.
Everything's reset.
Correct.
Do I need to tell you what race I am?
It'd be nice to know.
I figured
what you look like would be nice.
I figured I needed to. I just wanted to confirm that. I haven't figured that out. Give me a second. Well, you took me away. That's fine.
I'll put the orange thing in your place until you decide.
In the camp.
Yep.
Felix has transformed. And that's where we've gotten thus far. Felix expended 2 magic.
I think next time I'm just going to text you. To save all this.
Fair enough.
Probably not a bad idea. Alright,
Actually, I'll just-
I'm gonna eat breakfast.
Alright. Yeah, you guys sit down, you have a little breakfast meal.
While they eat, can I
Stare
reach
I'll stare at the fire and pretend it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
fray.
be working. I'm gonna be carving.
I don't exactly
Working
need
on
food.
carving Vulcus' symbol into a rock that I found.
I'm gonna start harvesting some wood so we can actually have a campfire to cook breakfast.
You guys have plenty of wood knocked down from when Idham was doing some clearing with
And
the
capybara.
ghosts and capybara.
No, I don't really know what I need to do.
Ringo.
Well, I'll just sit here.
His
That's
name is Ringo.
I don't think the capybara is a her.
It is.
Yeah. She said it was. I've had a conversation with her about it.
You just said his.
Did I say his?
You
Oh,
did.
My bad.
Okay, shall we?
So, Xander.
Yes.
As you finish carving in Vulcus' symbol into the rock, you feel a slight tingle in the back of your head that you haven't felt since entering the city of Sypet, really, but certainly have not even had an inkling of after stepping foot onto this island.
Ooh. Alright.
Then it fades again. It felt like there was contact trying to be made, but
Okay.
struggling.
Okay.
So you call her Vulcus' symbol.
fine.
You're eating. You don't care about eating, so you're reading a book.
Being part of the group.
Just sit there in silence. Pretty neat.
I guess I could just go practice.
I mean, at this point, I probably could put my harmonica in my mouth and just go as I read.
It's an instrument, not a heart monitor. There's one long.
Well, I don't even need to do that because I'm not breathing.
Yeah.
So I literally could just go.
For a theoretically infinite amount of time.
And
Yes.
that's when we all stabbed Felix.
Now he really needs the heart monitor. No, what you need to do is you need to read along out loud through your harmonica with the book.
This is what is it in Sylvan or Celestial?
Sylvan.
Yeah, so you guys would not know what I'm... It'd be really super confusing. I just made a new language.
Harmonica.
Yep.
Are we ready to continue exploring the island?
I think that's a good idea.
Yes, let's.
Alright. So you guys start heading off, exploring some of the island interior. Yep.
How many days has it been since we've actually arrived?
4.
Okay.
Good time.
This is the morning of the 5th day.
Okay, so I believe Oz might be able to start receiving things from the forward on...
We didn't send a message till...
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah, he said that he might receive something, maybe, earliest he might receive it is 2 days.
Okay.
So, at some point this day is the earliest
Okay.
he might receive something, and even then he was like, it'll probably take 4 to 5 days, realistically.
No worries. I was just trying to...
Yep.
Got it.
This is the 2nd day since
Since he sent... Yeah,
the
that's
message has been sent, since
That's
you
right.
guys enacted your plan, I'll put it that way.
Right. That's right.
It's fair.
Alright, so you guys take off and you start exploring the interior of the island.
Yeah.
This area is far more forested than the other areas. It's a heavy, dense jungle. Ozzles will fly over you guys again, just like last time. He's having to keep a pretty slow pace with you all, with how thick it gets in some places. It is pretty hard to navigate. I would like everybody to make a nature or dungeoneering or
I'm sorry.
survival.
You didn't see anything.
Nature, dungeoneering, or survival?
Nat 20.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Do I have
I
time?
was not playing
Yes.
harmonica.
Oof.
Fuck. Forgot to say that. So from this point on, I will be playing my harmonica
Alright.
and doing perform checks if that's okay.
Okay.
Does that give us anything?
Well, from this
From
point
From this
on,
point on,
after
because
this.
I didn't say it when we started walking. So survival, dungeoneering,
Well, they're all
nature.
4, so
Yep.
12.
12? Not 20?
What the fuck is
24.
dungeoneering? Oh, they're all 2. 21.
19.
Okay.
We all rolled pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than maybe Hawthorn.
The trees failed nature.
You got distracted.
By looking at the sexy trees.
Ooh,
Exactly.
you're so nice. You're so nice.
I
Are you
was
from around
distracted
here?
by
Because
the
I'm not.
tree.
I'm
Look at
not.
those branches.
Looking at those skinny
I'm
palms.
exotic.
You ever had oak before?
You got distracted by all those nice skinny palm trees on
So
the
you
beach.
guys are able to make a decent pace through.
Dragging the tree behind
I
us.
would like everybody to make a perception check at disadvantage, except for you. You can make a regular perception check.
Perception and disadvantage.
Not like it was really
Well,
learning.
your disadvantage didn't help much because 22.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Do I have time?
You robbed me of my
Yes.
20 and you made
So I
me
make a
sick.
straight roll?
Straight roll. Yep.
So can I use a luck to try to get a better roll on my
Of course.
disadvantage?
Congratulations, Douglas. You robbed me of 20.
How dare you?
Wait, what type of it's perception, right?
Correct.
8.
Did you roll
Rip.
a nat 20 and something else?
Well, yeah, because I had a 12 and my other one was a 5. I used the luck and I rolled a nat 20.
Very nice.
So I have to take the 12 though, because it's at disadvantage, right? So I take the lower of the 2.
No, your luck lets you re-roll your. So
Oh.
you rolled the 12 and the 5, and you picked
Yes.
the 5.
Yes.
Now you luck that, and you can just roll a.
Oh,
Otherwise,
so,
luck would be
bam.
worthless to use there.
so I got the 20 then.
You would never be able to roll higher than your lower number. Luck
Yeah.
would be worthless.
Well, no. Okay, so I take the 20 then.
Yeah.
Or- okay.
Yeah.
I thought I
If-
took
if-
the 12.
If
That
20 was the last one that you rolled, then
Yeah.
yes.
Aha. And
Which
this
is why order is important. You rolled
Yeah.
the disadvantage, and now you can luck it.
Okay. And that was perception, right?
Correct.
Alright.
Yes.
What even fucking fell?
20s, high five.
Yeah.
My house is haunted.
You made a,
That's fair.
a
Good luck with
perception
that.
check at disadvantage and
My
still
dice
got an
is
advantage.
Fuck off! Disadvantage!
That is what luck does. That is luck for you.
See, I thought I had to take still the lower number of the 2 rolls.
Nope.
Now I got that. Cool. I'll take it. Not going to argue that. High 20.
All right. 10, nat 20.
8.
Idham.
24. Sorry, I was doing that.
I see all the water spots.
And then Hawthorn, you were 22?
Yep.
Okay. So, Idham, Felix, and Hawthorn. So you guys have been traveling through most of the morning now. You guys are just getting ready to settle down for a lunch when, through the trees, the 3 of you notice some stones. And these definitely appear to be more on the pillar side than just random boulder in middle of forest. Currently you see 3 of them, but they're off over there. Do you want to go take a look at them, or are you guys just going to ignore them for now?
I'll go
Let's
head
go
over
take a
that way.
look.
Okay.
I'll ignore
Probably
that.
relay that information to the rest of the group.
That may be a good idea instead of just, 2 of you just go, hey, we're going to go this way.
Splitting up the party again. Yeah.
See, I just assumed everybody would follow me.
You may or may not be right, but probably may.
Well, but we might assume that you're going off to take a piss.
But both of us are walking in the same direction.
We're going to compare sizes
Yes,
here.
I mean, guys
I
go
don't
in
think you
groups
want to do that
too.
to an 18 tall guy.
Well, but he can shapeshift. I'm assuming that accounts for downstairs too.
Yeah.
Yours is that long? Yes, I walk with a limp every now and then.
There's another reason they call us the Husky Boys of Holland.
I have to pull out my quarterstaff to help.
It's okay, you got a peg leg there.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I think we need to put them in different corners.
Alright, this episode is going to get M rating at the beginning.
Sorry.
This
Sure,
episode
audiences
brought to you
only.
by Deadpool, because this is fucked
It's
up.
okay. I said them a joke that I can't say out loud.
That I will not be repeating out loud, no.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Alright.
Were you guys following me? And if they aren't following me, I'll turn around.
I was
and
following
ask
them.
Well, I
them.
Yeah,
did
my
mention
son
that I
Yeah.
was going to let them know.
Oh,
So
okay.
if they weren't following you, I was going to say, hey, we should go this way.
Azazel's going to stay above you guys. And,
I'll follow.
alright, you guys head on over.
What, as no? That-
Yeah, I
did we
mean,
see
he
something?
is watching you guys.
Did he see them?
He hasn't seen the stones yet, but he's able to keep an eye on you guys. So he
Okay.
sees that you all are veering. So he's going to stay above you all.
To the
They're not
rocks.
going. They're not going to go take a piss. Probably.
And if they are, he'll still stay above you, and he'll just avert his eyes.
Will he?
He's pretty
Yes.
high up there, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out my black sensor bar.
Sorry, wait, what?
Carry one around in your
Put it
pocket.
that way.
You can extend it and stretch it in any direction you need.
Yeah, performer.
Alright. So you all arrive at the first stone. And as you're looking through the trees, so you do see that this stone it's about 10 feet tall, about 3 feet diameter. And it is definitely a placed stone. And as you're looking, about 10 feet over that way, there's another one. About 10 feet over that way, there's another. And if you start to look really close, you can see another 10 feet over, there's another. And another 10 feet over, there's another.
Is it
Making a circle?
That's what it would look like, but you can't see anything on the far side right now because the trees are too thick at the moment to actually be able to see.
Cut them all down.
We'll leave
Says
that
the
up to
tree.
Homicide?
Homicide
Or
and genocide.
Yes.
I'll follow the ring around to the...
I'll look at the first one.
Is
To
there
the
anything
right.
beyond the pillar? Like any-
Trees at the moment.
Okay.
Are there
You
any-
can't see further than probably 20 feet in front of you.
Okay.
Are they just stones or do they have markings?
They do have markings.
Okay, we'll look at those.
Okay.
I would like to look at those as well.
Perfect.
I'm gonna take a.
It is again in your language.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. What's the ground made out of?
Dirt and scattered stones.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the pillars. I'm gonna put my hand on and try
Well, we're
and
gonna
do the arcane energy, kind of pump into it again.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Can I, while they're doing this, play my harmonica?
I will help with our check.
Okay. On the same stone?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
What is my Arcana?
12.
12? Did you just give them advantage on
Why?
it?
Oh, 20.
My harmonica?
Not a natural
Or
20.
you're doing a performance check. Natural 20?
I didn't even roll that.
Not a natural 20. Just
Go ahead and
20.
do a performance check.
Okay.
Did you roll 2 dice, Snake, or did you just roll 1?
I rolled one. I rolled it and it got cockeyed, so I
Got it.
rolled it again.
$19.
That's why we roll on flat surfaces or towers.
You both can add a d4 to your roll.
So 20. Oh.
You roll a d4.
Oh, okay.
So your roll.
Ah,
Nope.
24.
23?
What did I do for 14.
Darn. Alright. So you two channel some magic in, and it gives you a little pushback, and things don't quite seem to work the way you expected them to. And certainly not the way that they did at the totem poles.
Okay. No, like, symbols or anything kind of lighting up like the other villages.
Well, as you're staring at it, and as you're staring at it, it is definitely in the script that you recognize.
Okay.
But they don't seem to be words, per se. You can pick out letters. It's all letters, but it's...
Words.
There's no... If they are words, they're not words that you
Are you just
recognize.
expecting it?
Go ahead and make an intelligence or arcana or insight check.
With Arcana.
Okay.
24.
Okay. So, as you're looking, you believe most of these to be, well, yes, in the Abyssal script, not words in Abyssal. And potentially, these are words of a spell or enchantment or etc. Also, as you are looking, you do notice one word that you recognize. Volcaria. As you are staring at this and channeling energy through, you do notice what appears to be Volcus' symbol appearing there, and then appearing there,
Like on the
and
same...
then appearing there, still on the same,
Okay.
but scattered throughout. You see 8 instances of it.
How tall are the stone pillars?
10 feet tall.
Did you say that before?
Yes, I did.
Sorry about
It's
that.
10 by 3.
Correct.
Ah, cool. Thanks. I was too busy playing my harmonica.
That's a big pole. That's a big pillar.
Yes, it is.
Wonder if it's
Here, okay.
Azazel's still just circling above you all right now.
He's a vulture.
Does he speak Abyssal? You
He
said
does.
yes, right?
Yep.
Okay, because I just was reading my stuff earlier. Okay, so deep speech is Abyssal, yes.
Correct.
So,
Are you staying at this pillar, or are you heading around Idham?
Well, I wanted to inspect it before I headed around.
Okay.
Didn't you
I
tell?
can telepathically communicate with him.
So could I. So I was gonna ask you, do you want me to tell him anything?
Go
You can
for it.
telepathically communicate too?
Only
how
with
do you guys
people
do that?
who speak primordial or abyssal.
How do you do that?
Deja.
It is
Oh,
part
Deva.
of my
Deva.
Oh, that's cool.
Warlock ability, class feature things.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
gain
Abyssal.
primordial and abyssal as bonus languages. You may also communicate telepathically with any being that shares these languages with you.
That's a
where
nice
you
start.
can project your
Yeah,
thought
so-
in any language you speak into any head, regardless if they share a language with you or not.
I can also get comprehend languages.
Yep. So you can just, into anyone's random head, go, I'm just gonna speak Celestial into your head.
I'm speaking
And
the
suddenly
language of your
language
brain
of
into
the
your brain.
gods is in your head. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait a this man's
Minor
Wait,
illusion,
this
a
sounds
halo.
Like Idham.
This is literally, you're just a Rosetta Stone, a real Rosetta Stone.
This is your conscience speaking. You done fucked up, sir.
So,
And
since comprehend languages is any language.
Yep.
Any language.
Oh my god,
Any
that's
language.
me.
And I can telepathically speak with people.
Yes.
Would I be able to understand, like, images and not just spoken language in people's minds? Would I be able to understand, like, inner thought mechanics and how people visualize things?
Right.
I
Braille
would
is
require
like-
some check to decipher it, but yes.
Or if I'm spend enough time talking with that person.
Yep.
Could you, like, Braille is the language, could you speak in someone's head in Braille? Bump, bump, maybe a little bump, 2 bumps, 4 bumps in line.
I would
Yes.
assume that a blind person doesn't comprehend language the same as a sighted person, so...
I don't care about
Yes.
the fucking players.
That's always something
As a concept, yes.
With comprehend languages.
yes.
That's always a question I wanted to ask a blind person before is, how do you
I love it.
comprehend language?
I
No.
think it would be
idea
harder
what
with
to say.
someone who's deaf.
Yeah,
Because
See, that's
blind
why I
is,
asked.
you just wouldn't read it,
Yeah.
you would know the words. But
you just hear it.
Project images and...
Yeah. In
If they're
concept,
deaf,
absolutely.
just send a picture of a piece of paper.
Would
in
I
their
be able to do that
system.
without, like,
Yeah.
comprehend languages? Project thoughts and ideas. Concepts. Higher concepts. Like consent and...
Only in the forms of words.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose we should at least tell him we found these pillars here. They're about this far apart, and they seem to make a circle. Can you see anything from up above?
Direct beaming that straight into his brain.
Let me take a look, and he's gonna circle down lower to just skim the.
I'll give
branches
him
up
the
top.
rough distance and estimate on where they would be.
10 feet apart.
It looks like there's a dozen, couple dozen. There's 20,
Anything
20
in the middle?
of them, I think. It looks like it's empty in the middle. They all look to be equidistant from each other, and it looks like approximately a perfect circle. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm skimming the
Did you
treetops here,
tell
but it certainly looks as close to a damn perfect circle as I could ever draw.
Is there only one circle? Or is there... Can you ask him if there's possibly an outer circle, like this is the inner circle, and then the outer circle?
I only see the one.
So is it there like a clearing in the middle?
Nope, it is thick trees.
Oh... Let's go look at the middle. See if there's anything interesting in there.
Can I go to the closest pillar to my right and inspect the pillar for Volcus symbols on that one as well?
It is identical to the pillar you just left.
Okay.
The exact same ruins, the exact same placement of the Volcus, or in this case Volcaria
Almost
symbol.
wonder if I take my sword.
Because it looks slightly
elemental
off from the
all
Volcus symbol,
features.
but it's definitely, as you're looking at it as a devout follower of Volcus, it is the Volcus symbol, but it's slightly different than
Okay.
the Volcus symbol that you know.
What did Perske say?
What did you say, Perske?
I was saying dumb thoughts and saying, what if I chip one? Do you think they'll all be chipped?
Try it.
I mean, it's a fair question.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm gonna
Well,
follow.
how's that 20 to chipping it?
All right, you hew a section of rock straight out of it. It's almost the size of your fist.
Yes.
Jeez.
Let me go examine all of them.
It appears like you have only hewn rock out of the one that you hew rock out of.
Damn it. It would have been cool.
I'm gonna follow the rest of the party into the center.
Okay.
Ah, now they all don't match though.
I mean, I'm sure to a certain extent they're not all similar. Some of them probably worn in different spots, might have bird poop somewhere.
As you reach what you believe to be the middle, you come across a small plaque. It's on a raised platform, about 3 feet tall on a slight slant, with words in abyssal on it.
I'll clean it off.
Okay.
I'll read it.
I'm gonna back up.
And it says, pathway to the city of Volcaria. Mind your head, look out below.
Well, I'll back up a little bit too.
Says pathway to the city of Volcaria. Mind your head, look out below.
Yes.
Interesting. That's it.
That's it.
I will let y'all know what it says.
So
I'll look up. Is there anything above me?
Trees.
And below me?
It's me. Either way.
If I clear
You
underbrush,
can't even see Azazel
if I
above
clear
you.
underbrush from the ground, is there anything? Is it just ground, or is there like a bigger?
As you
is this
start
plaque
to
a
clear a
section of a
little
bigger
bit.
thing?
It is. You dig just a little bit into the dirt, an inch maybe, and there is stone, polished stone.
Who has a shovel?
Not me.
But
I don't think
I do not.
I don't think anybody brought a shovel.
Nope. Who wants to dig? Oh, you guys right now.
I'll dig.
Capybara, go!
Resist urge to set entire forest on fire. Underbrush clear!
At least let us leave first.
So, what skill should I be using to dig?
Strength.
Sure, good enough. Alright. I don't know that. So, 19.
Hawthorn drops to his knees and just starts. Woof, 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 woof.
I'm gonna use elemental bolt. Fire.
Against dirt?
There's leaves too.
Okay.
Didn't you say that there was leaves on the ground too?
Make an attack roll.
No,
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna do acid.
Okay.
Just
I'm
in
gonna
it.
step back.
Just in it. Away from the group and see what
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
So just do an attack roll.
Yeah.
That's a 7
Okay.
against the ground's AC.
You blast a little section and about a 6-inch patch clears to the stone underneath.
Then the stone is not affected by the acid.
It is not.
I'll just start digging with my hands, kind of just brushing.
How big is this circle, the interior again? 20 feet?
Yep.
You said strength?
Well,
Can I send?
you're not sure.
Yeah.
Strength, athletics.
I don't know if I want to use my
Strength.
So glad this is free.
Yeah, that's 3. 3 strikes.
You move about 6 inches of dirt and you go, my fingers.
Can I prestidigitate it
Getting
clean?
dirt under your nails?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna prestidigitate the stone clean.
Okay. You clear out a good little section of it. So we'll say that over the next hour, you all work in your various ways on clearing the stone.
Yes. We did it.
And
I just sat back and watched.
This
you...
Austin's just watching from above
Yep.
like you guys are
You
stupid.
can't
100%.
see, the trees are in the way. He clearly said.
Maybe he's sitting in a tree, you don't know.
He
Like,
can
what are
see
you
two you guys better than you guys can see
This
two.
tree's just as he's sitting on it.
Hello.
She's-
You clear off a dais about 40 feet in diameter.
Circular?
Yes.
It's a big dais.
For those of us who don't know what a dais is,
Is it Amadeus?
It's a platform.
It's a word.
you're welcome, people over there.
I'm a dais, you a dais, you a dais.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Amadeus.
That was for everybody.
Amadeus,
out
Amadeus,
there.
Amadeus.
Totally.
Obviously, I knew what a dais is.
Absolutely know what a dais is.
What Deus is.
So, cleared off this 40-foot diameter dais with the plaque in the middle.
Is there anything? Is it just
Any markings on?
yeah? Or
There's
Get my
not.
toothbrush out. It has so much black.
What's the magic word, brother?
I'll use my immaculate stone knowledge and inspect for cranks.
Okay. There are none. It is 100% perfectly preserved.
I want to roll an
You
Arcana
are
check.
I mean, like-
quite certain there is some kind of magical spell on this to keep it from not having the slightest mar after however long this has been here.
I meant cracks for like a doorway or an entryway.
And there are none.
Okay.
Arcana check.
Go ahead.
That was rude. I thought you liked me.
Maybe it'll like you if you speak your magic words.
Can I start playing my harmonica again?
Sure.
Just in a lower tone.
8.
Okay. There definitely is a magic spell on this. This magic spell has long since gone. You're not sure in
It
what
used
capacity.
to be magic and it's gone.
Yeah. There's the residual effects of a magic spell on here. You're not sure what exactly that spell did.
Maybe if you speak
but
your
it is
magic
long
words.
gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna just in Abyssal just say, hi, how's it going?
You feel the magic start to build and then fizzle out to nothing again. It feels damaged to you.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Or
We broke
missing.
it. God damn it. You cut the rock and now it's not complete. Now we can't get down there.
Well,
Hawthorn, do we want to repair the pillar, please?
Can we check
Oh,
to see if
fine,
we
I
can
guess
figure
so.
out where it's broken? Why it's not working?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Hawthorn, are you going to repair the rock?
Yeah, I'll try to repair this.
Make a craft check.
13.
13. All right. You're able to situate the rock in there and then put a little mud in so that it sticks, and it is relatively repaired.
I'll go around and start inspecting pillars to notice if any are damaged in any noticeable
15.
fashion.
Arcana.
15. To you, it feels like the spell is missing something.
Okay.
As you go around looking at them, they all appear to be in, other than the one that has, dirt and stuff holding it on, in immaculate condition.
Where the sign was that Gwyneira read, is it elevated up a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. Is there enough room for somebody to stand on there?
Yeah.
I'm not going to contribute.
Yeah, big.
Perfect. I'm not going to contribute in any way to figuring out how to open this thing. I'm just going to start playing my harmonica even louder.
What did the plaque say?
Performing.
It said, welcome to the city of Volcaria. Mind your heads. Look out below.
So I guess should we study something up now? See if there's anything up above.
can I use a strength check? And try and-
Oslo is still circling above you guys, uncertain as to what's taking so long.
Can I do a strength check and try and push the dais?
Sure. Go and make a strength check.
Dais or plaque?
The dais.
The entire
40
40-foot
foot
Never mind.
diameter dais.
No, let him do
No,
it.
the-
Let him
no,
do it.
not
Let him
the-
do it. Please. I will stop
Plus, it gives me an
playing.
excuse to try and
You're
push
trying
him
to
over.
push it over, essentially, or
Kind of like slide it to see if I can.
sure.
kinda-
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't want to. Break any.
You're not
bones.
like rotating it. You're like
No, yeah,
pushing
just-
in a straight line.
Yeah.
Very nice of you to clear off the stage more for me. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I will tell Azazel.
That's funny.
All right.
Hey!
You push, and you are pushing hard. Nothing
Darn it.
happens.
But you still get that check in your box?
Gonna push him over next.
So do a strength check.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't get to check that.
Should have done athletics.
That's okay.
Do you want me to come down there?
Sure.
Okay.
Look for things on your way down.
Well, he's like skimming the top of the trees right now, so he's like 20 feet above you guys.
Yeah, but if you can see anything in the tree.
I'll speak into your mind. I think this is the first time I've done this to your character. What can you tell me about Volcus?
Whoa!
What language did you say this in?
What languages do you know?
Common and primordial.
But you wouldn't know that, probably. What do you?
Not like
It's common.
Definitely common.
You hear Idham's voice from very much inside your head.
What do you know about Volcus? What do you know about Volcus?
That's what I was wondering. What did you
What
know
he
about?
asked you, buddy.
Well, I thought I was the only one who knew about it, but besides the obvious. But nothing much. She
Azazel circles on down and lands.
You did carve her symbol into a rock
I-
this morning,
I did,
and this
I
is
did.
now a
Well, that
city
was-
of Volcus, so I...
that rock was behind the trees.
Ringo is just sitting there moving one foot out like this because he's standing. That's what I'm picturing.
All I know about Volcus is
Sure,
that
we'll let
she
the
started
capybara
speaking to
dance
me in
to
my mind
music.
months back
Somebody has to.
when we were on our way to Sypetia, but she has since ceased when we arrived in the city. Only with a warning, and this is the first time that I've started feeling any more connection to her.
What was the warning?
And as you're thinking about her, you do feel a slightly stronger tingle, but that then fades again just as quickly.
Tinklies in you.
What was the warning, and what sorts of customs and traditions did she have you practice?
Mainly craft work was she was the goddess of crafting.
Is there like a type of prayer you need to do, sacrifices, anything like that?
Not that I know of. And I'd have to
That you know, no, you have not performed any. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
He hasn't performed prayer ever?
I sit down and
Not any
meditate.
kind of specific.
Yeah, I just sit down and meditate. And here I can actually tell you, yeah, be vigilant, my child, was what the last thing she said to me was. And that was it.
Well, how about you go... I'm still speaking into your mind, by the way.
Yeah, I figured, yeah, just like...
Well, because I'm insecting stone still.
Yeah.
How about you go sit in the middle and pray?
Alright, worth a try. Tried pushing the damn plaque around, so we'll try this. I'll go up to the Davis, sit down and kind of, general, just sit, hands on my legs, and just try and close my eyes and try and pray.
All right.
Pray to Volcus.
You feel that tingle, incessant, urgent, and then it fades again. Struggling to break through, but unable to. Azazel's gonna land. Nice days, guys.
And we all knew what that was.
It's a nice dance.
Yeah, we cleared it off. It was covered in dirt.
So
It was the dirty dance.
So, what do you think of this plaque over here?
We need to brush the toothbrush.
That's not what I was looking at.
Beats me.
Roll one.
What were you guys doing again?
okay. So at this point, I'm gonna stop.
Cleared off the platform. The days.
Right. Nice days, guys.
Thanks. We're trying to figure
Ooh,
out.
cool plaque.
Yeah, it's an abyssal.
Oh.
This is a total long shot. Could I try carving the symbol? I just see him just like.
Do you need glasses?
Maybe?
Is that not the right thing?
Oh, wait. That
No,
says,
you can do it, but I know why it's not.
welcome to
No, you do.
Volcaria?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my favorite city,
Your
Volcaria.
pronunciation is a little off.
Mind your heads, watch your feet.
Other way around.
Watch your heads, mind your feet?
Mind
Wait.
your head, look out below.
Oh. Is that what it says?
Yes, it is. I will
Oh.
pat him on the back. It's okay, buddy.
So
He has a nosebleed.
I'm just mid closing my eyes, prayer. I just hear this like, you need glasses, ass. Felix is just banging his head against the.
no, I'm still playing my harmonica. I'm just waiting
I will help him.
because I know why it's not opening.
Why isn't...
if
I was waiting for them to finish because I'm going to stop playing my harmonica, and I'm assuming I've seen him. Has he already prayed? And you're having a conversation in his brain, so I don't know what happened.
You've seen me carve the symbol once, and I've only briefly mentioned.
Yes, but the reason why this is not opening is most likely because of the other towns or the other things that we have to dispel. This will most likely open once we get rid of those other things. Because every time he's tried to do something, he's got a tingle and then it fades away. We dispelled one of the cities and now all of a sudden you can start hearing your goddess now.
Well then, and I think in game we've had the discussion too. So
I think we've cleared this off. We know the location. We should move on to a new spot instead of getting hung up on this. Find where the next thing is, and then go from there.
Yeah, that would logically make sense. Where on the island did we go first?
We did the entire.
Well, I know we did the outside, but I'm talking like perimeter or like the inside because I know we did the door open one, but
north back along where you were.
Okay.
So, island.
Mm-hmm.
Base camp is here-ish.
Gotcha.
Path into the water. Path into the mountain. You're about here.
Okay.
The dais. So there's this area. Technically still uncharted by you.
And then we could. Well, do you guys want to try and see if we can find it? Because that's
Chart the rest.
Yeah.
Figure out.
We're at what, 2, 3 towns now?
We're at 2. We are at 2 anomalies. We don't know what's there because we didn't explore them. We attempted to do the water one, then we backed out and went the rest of the way. While people fought Rock Troll, we found an ominous cave that was emitting magic. We did not go in. We went back to the rest of the group.
And now you found the dais.
And now we found the dais.
Then I would say let's explore the part that's to the... What's that?
The
West?
section?
Yeah, and then...
East.
And then
showing it from my perspective.
Okay, yeah. I would say let's head east, and then if we don't find anything, continue to the water path. Be logical, at least in my brain.
Wasn't trying to metagame. I was just trying to figure out how that conversation went.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah,
because at this point, do we really want to start something else that we might not be able to take care of? Because if this thing's... I don't know. I'm not going to explain myself. I think it's sound reasoning, so...
No,
I say we move on.
Can I make one last Arcana check to see if I can figure out what's missing?
Sure.
I'll give you a bardic inspiration for that.
Okay.
Help 16 to help you.
Okay.
You get a +4 for my bardic inspiration.
23.
Okay.
Damn.
It definitely feels like 2 somethings are missing. And they're not located here.
Okay.
Time to explore elsewhere.
What's up, Perske?
Sounds like it's time to explore elsewhere.
So let's go to the export part, and then...
Let's go to the unexplored part. Explore the rest of the island today. Because we spent an hour and a half here.
Yeah, let's go knock out the
So
rest
it's,
and try and...
like 1 in the afternoon now.
Thereabouts.
Yeah. And we can keep an eye for whatever's missing.
Okay.
Something that magically powerful would probably show itself relatively easily.
Or it might be in the cave or underwater.
I'm thinking that. I'm assuming... Jaimie, did Gwyneira relay that to us, that there's seems to be...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, so let's finish exploring.
Then make a plan of attack of where to go, what to hit when,
Alright.
and how.
So you guys spend the rest of the afternoon searching around the remainder of the island, charting it out. You come across some streams, some fresh streams this time. Your first actual fresh streams on the island.
Well,
Oh
we
my
should probably
goodness.
make
Everything
sure
else
we
has been
remember where
saltwater.
those are.
Yeah, definitely make a note where those are.
We're gonna want some water later, and maybe if we can figure out where they come from, we might be able to... We should probably ask for a shovel from our friends.
I'm assuming that's probably in camp. We just forgot to bring it along.
That's fair. But we can bring a shovel or something next time and potentially make a trench to wherever we settle.
Does the foliage stay the same thickness throughout the interior of the
It
island?
does.
Okay.
Otherwise, you come across nothing specifically remarkable
For the rest, is what you said?
for the rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Nothing would dictate the something we need are either in that cave or underwater or both.
Yeah,
Or in
probably both.
City
You
that we
arrive
get to
back
explore.
at camp at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, turning evening. You still have a little bit of daylight left.
Can I tinker with mortar
Absolutely.
and start getting practiced with the material?
Go ahead and make a craft check for me. What's anybody else doing?
I'm gonna watch Idham do work the mortar. So I can
Okay.
just
Did
kind
we
of.
see any trees that were
learn
growing fruit
it.
or anything?
You did. Scattered numerous.
Is there anything kind of close by?
Yeah, it seems to be relatively plentiful.
Okay, I'll start collecting some fruit and stuff.
Okay.
I would like to start working on a new song and then trying to play that song on my harmonica.
Performance check. Nick, I'd like for you to make a religion check, actually.
Okay.
Hawthorn, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use that.
I guess I'll join him. I don't really know what else to do.
Which
so.
him?
I don't remember his name.
Huh?
Religion check boy.
Xander?
Okay, so he's just observing the use of the mortar.
Ah,
Pretty
800.
much. I don't really know what else to do right now.
Okay.
What is
I got a
Xander
19.
doing?
I'm watching Idham work the mortar. It's kind of trying to gain
You
a little
could
bit of
help me
knowledge.
try and find fruit or something, Hawthorn.
Yes, I could.
Alright, the two of you go ahead and make either nature or survival checks. Alright, Felix.
28.
Okay.
I didn't help.
It seems to be coming along pretty well. What'd you get, Hawthorn?
A 5.
You said nature or
Survival.
Help. Well, no, it's 6. I said.
13.
13? Okay. Two of you are able to collect some decent bit. Your song seems to be coming along semi-decently. Craft check.
28.
Okay. Religion check.
19.
Alright. So you start working it, and it seems to be moving like you expect it to. It seems to perform similar to a slightly loose mortar, but otherwise it seems to be functional to you.
With its properties?
So it's a smooth, semi-solid. So as you shift it around, it holds its shape, but it is innately malleable.
Okay. With its magical properties. Magical properties.
Yep.
As
You
much
are,
as they...
with using just your regular hammer, nothing seems to be happening to it. But there's any number of other things that you could attempt. So as you are watching, your hand starts to tingle, and actually starts to tingle painfully. And you grab it up to rub it, and then as you start to let it down, your hand just reaches towards the mortar, and you just grab hold. I would like for you to make a dexterity check.
Against...
Just straight dexterity check.
Like I physically reached out and
Against
like...
what is happening.
You are swinging your hammer, you are molding it as
Trying not
a
to hit his
hand is just reaching right into your workspace.
Oh shit, okay.
16.
Okay. You are able to avoid his hand as it just reaches almost underneath your hammer and just grabs a handful of the mortar, and you just start rubbing it over your hands.
Just my bare hands?
Yep.
Okay.
You okay there, bud?
I don't know. My hand just started screaming at me, and I just reaction reached out and grabbed that. Does the tingling stop, or is it like kind of subside?
It actually starts to burn now.
Oh, okay.
And it started on your other hand too, and so you're just trying to massage this mortar into it because it burns and stuff has got to help. And then your head starts to tingle. Let me make another religion check, please.
Do I notice any of this?
I mean, you definitely see him, like, he has grabbed a handful of your
suddenly
mortar and
reclines.
is just, like, rubbing it into his hands. You are definitely watching exactly what is happening here.
17.
Okay. The tingle is back in your head. Stronger. And your head starts to actually hurt a little bit from how hard it's trying to make a connection.
Jeez.
What do you do?
Are we talking like migraine level, or like it's like
Not yet.
not yet?
Solid
You
headache,
haven't
but not
hit
migraine.
Felix meditating on the staff yet.
Not giving myself
Levels
a
yet.
mild brain aneurysm.
Yeah, you're not hemorrhaging yet.
Yeah. I'm just gonna reaction yell out Volcus and just kind of try and kind of grab my head because it's starting to hurt.
The presence pushes on your head again when you say Volcus.
You okay there, bud?
Hold on.
Did the rest of us start noticing something happening?
You're out foraging. You're out
Oh.
foraging. You're paying attention to your song over there at the tents.
Fuck you, brother.
I was actually going to say, could I be sitting on the
Hey,
shore?
Felix?
Tents is fine.
I'm gonna yell Volcus again, louder this time.
Did I hear him say Felix?
Or
I
not?
yelled it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you do.
So go ahead and finish what you're
I'm
doing.
just gonna yell Volcus louder, and I'm trying to gauge something here.
It pushes again. You take 4 points of
shit.
psychic damage.
You do
As
this often?
This is just
What's he? What? Are you,
trying to get to
What's
you
going on?
and not succeeding.
Come here and look.
Come here and look at
okay, so I'll get up.
I will.
And you see your brother is smearing like mortar, which is
Okay, I would
mud,
like to.
polished mud, just like on his hands, and
Um,
it's getting all over his face, and
So there was a
as he's just like clutching his head, and it's
there was a
just-
couple times as a kid that he used to roll around in mud, but never really did that. And typically his clothes are off.
Do I hear this?
You do, but it sounds faint.
But there was
It
a
sounds
couple-
like
Okay.
it's coming
There was a
from over
couple
there.
times where
Can't make a sly remark then.
Nope.
there was a couple years where I wasn't home, but there is one way we can that always typically works. I would like to come up behind him and smack him across the head with my quarterstaff.
Make an attack check.
I will.
please.
Okay.
Strength
no.
check.
Just straight up dick me.
Hey.
So
Whack.
it's going to be an 11, but it's the quarterstaff, so it's got a +2 in hit, right?
Yep.
And so that's going to be 13.
Versus your armor.
I think that's correct.
Where's your
Tie and defender?
Oh, yeah, tie.
Okay. So it does make contact, but not enough that you actually that it hurts. You feel that something has hit you on the head, and you're really not sure what's going on. Your head just hurts. Your face feels dirty. Your hands are just covered in this thing, and now your head really hurts both inside and outside.
So what we can do, you have a weapon, right? Your hammer, right? Is
I'm good.
no, this worked as a kid. Typically, it was me and our older
I have my
sister.
forging hammer in my hand.
Yeah,
Please
so
don't be kidding
one of
me.
us typically would roll while the other one pushed, and we
do you do?
basically would trip him. So
this time, I'm gonna scream, Volcus, stop. Just stop as loud as I can and try and mentally try to almost not block it, but try and focus not on the pain. But I'm trying to mentally bridge the gap if that
The
makes
presence
sense.
pushes even harder. 4 more points to strike.
So
Christ.
we could essentially, you hit him from the top, I hit him from the bottom, because that he goes into these states sometimes where he just loves mud, and as you can see, he's obviously in that state now. So if we just simultaneously try to
Does he have
hit him,
control over his body? Okay.
Good question.
I try to grab him and I try to push him, move him 5 feet.
it's not going to work.
Forward.
When he gets, he's like
Okay.
a dog with a bone.
You feel a presence pushing you. Do you resist this or do you accept it?
I accept it.
Okay. You push him 5 feet.
Push him into the water.
Like into the ocean?
The ocean.
Well, you guys are
I
solid.
push him towards the ocean.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys are like quarter mile from
And then I'll
the ocean right now.
Is that rock that I had her symbol on it earlier in the day? I should remember where it is. Can I go grab the rock that I had carved
Yes, you
the
may.
symbol out on
Can I
it?
trip
Make
him
a
as he's
religion
walking?
check.
Really?
Make a strength check.
I'm also going to cast Healing Hands on him.
Okay.
16.
Versus reflex.
You heal for 9 hit points, by the way.
Thank you, and he succeeds.
Cool.
And-
You take a step up, you take a step forward, and suddenly your face is in the actual dirt.
Okay.
At least it's not in the beach daggers.
Well, I'm just gonna ignore. So my religion check was a 11.
Well, you haven't reached the actual stone yet.
Okay.
You took like one step this time because your brother decided to be an asshole.
Can I see? Can I still
really
see
weird.
him
These
through
are
the?
not
no,
working.
your
Typically they
eyes
do.
are covered in mortar right now.
Do we have a bucket?
just
You do?
I'm gonna go grab the bucket after I tripped him and go scoop up some water from.
Well, I'm assuming there would be a bucket of water at the forge.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take that full bucket of water and splash it on his face.
Cool. You're now wet. The mortar does not run off. It'd be pretty worthless mortar if it just ran off with a
God
little
damn it,
bit of water.
Felix! I'm gonna keep making my way.
How do you
towards
know
the
it's
rock.
me?
No one else would do this.
I will
Maybe he
follow him.
I can't see anything. There's mortar in my eyes.
Maybe try surrendering your hands over to this being that is trying to possess you. Let it write a message to you.
Should I kick him in his balls?
I'm not there.
No, I was asking Jaimie if I should kick him in his balls.
That's actually. Can I? I mean, can I try that? Is it letting whatever's trying to
Whatever
push?
you want to try, go ahead and try.
At this point, I'm
Are
open.
you going for the stone, or are you going to try to let it possess you? What are you trying to do?
Well, did you say that out? Did you say that in game, or is?
Well, I telepathically told you.
He's the religion guy, so I'll take
I'm
any
the religion guy.
I'll take
little
I'll
better
take
than
Idham
one.
behind door number 1. He's the religion guy.
Azazel is the religion
Fine.
guy.
At this point, I
The
want to
one
kick my
that
brother
prays
in
all, or the
Where
one that
is this
meditates all the
asshole?
time.
Azazel is standing watching what is happening with a great smirk on his face.
Crazy bastard. All right, I'm going to just kind of surrender to the pushing.
Okay.
As he's surrendering, I'd like to kick him in the balls.
Strength check.
That's a natural 20.
Oh god, you're gonna make it so he can't have children. And
You take 4 physical damage. And there's a sharp pain in your groin.
You're lucky I don't know your backstory about you and your lover because I'd start making so many jokes. So many dark jokes. Alright. I'm just gonna...
I really hope that whatever you do works, because I'm taking 100% credit for it. Just thought you'd like to know that.
You're not gonna push you into the ocean off the boat.
2 more psychic damage as it keeps trying to break through and is unable to.
Did you surrender to it, or were you busy?
I was
kicking the
trying
balls?
to... I was both happening simultaneously. My mind was feeling one thing and my nuts were feeling something else.
So, Idham, I've done everything that I know normally gets him out of that, so...
Can you telepathically tell me that he tried to surrender?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you try to surrender?
I
Did it not work?
I did. And then... Can I talk to him telepathically, or is that only like a one?
You can say whatever you want, and Idham can read your mind.
Alright, then I'm
So
going to...
you can't specifically speak to him, but you can think whatever you want, and Idham can read it.
Alright, then I'll just think I'm going for a rock that I had carved a symbol out on earlier.
He's kind of blind, so I'll hope to find it.
All right.
Thank you.
Without any difficulty, you were able to guide him over. You grab hold of it, make a religion check at advantage.
Well,
That was a 10.
okay, perfect.
It's
Thank
at
you.
advantage, you get to roll again.
I know. I'll take the 10.
7.
13.
Stop throwing. Stop throwing and roll.
All right. This time, a voice, Volcus's voice, booms into your head.
Does the pain stop?
You're about to have an aneurysm. I hope you're ready.
Like,
Have a stroke and just freak out on the floor.
11 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ.
It's 1d6 plus 2 for every extra 2 magic I spend, right?
1d6 plus 4, actually.
Okay. How many health points are down?
I'm down 17.
I did heal you for some.
Yeah, I already did that. This is post. This is after healing.
17, so that's...
I'm getting mentally and physically abused right now.
Alright, so clearly the things that I'm doing aren't helping, so I'm going to use Song of Healing on him.
I was already going to heal him. Sorry, I'm doing math. I'm gonna spend...
We both can do it.
I know, but I'm trying to heal him for his full amount of damage.
Somebody's being a better teammate right now.
If you do 3, you'll be pretty guaranteed.
That's what I was going to do. So that's 6 plus...
That'll be 12 plus 3d6.
Well, plus my wisdom.
The Brotherly backstory.
Plus-
I know, I'm just giving you shit, dude.
So it's 3 times 2 plus the 1 for the base. Or 3 times 4, so it's 12 plus the 4. So I'm only going to do 2. 8 plus 8, 16 base plus 5.
At least a 1 on 1 dice. Perfect.
Congratulations. I'm guaranteed to roll a 1. You're full health.
Yay!
I spend 5 magic.
Pain, no pain, pain!
And into your head booms Volcus's voice. Deep, deep through the mountain you go. Then you swim down with the flow. Then to the sky away you go. Last to the city, forgotten below. Deep, deep through the mountain you go. Then you swim down with the flow. Then to the sky away you go. Last to the city, forgotten below. And it recedes and fades back. And you are left with 3 points of exhaustion.
Holy
damn, son.
shit!
How your balls feel? You need some ice? It's really unfortunate.
Where do we put exhaustion? Now this,
Yeah, status effects.
It's
Current
the same as 5e?
Not quite the same.
Okay.
So, you have disadvantage on all skill checks.
That's for 1 point?
Yep. Your speed is halved.
Yep.
He's already crawling anyway, that's fine.
He's already blind.
And you have disadvantage on attacks, and attacks have advantage against you.
so disadvantage
Okay.
skill checks, half movement speed, and then disadvantage on all attacks.
And attacks have advantage against you. At 4, your speed is reduced to 5 feet. At 5, you fall unconscious and begin death saving throws.
Okay.
So similar, very similar.
Yep. 1 less point.
Yeah. So yeah, you have 3 levels of exhaustion now. As this presence just leaves you.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I wrote that down real quick.
So I believe our scribe wrote that down also.
No, I couldn't get it fast enough.
Oh.
Just
You ready?
Deep.
Yeah, that first part.
Deep, deep through the mountain you go. Then you swim down with the flow. Then to the sky. Away you go. Last to the city. Forgotten below.
Then to the sky.
Mountain.
I would bet that was something to do with the dais probably goes up.
Most likely.
Mountain.
Good point.
Mountains are in the sky.
But mountains are first.
Yeah, deep, deep to the mountain,
Oh, yeah.
then to the sea, then to the air. But you're probably right. The stage.
well, I was just in mental turmoil for a solid 10 minutes there, 5
Twice.
minutes there.
How big are your beans?
Huge.
Let me know how they feel tomorrow morning. That's the best time to roll in that 20 ever. You're lucky it wasn't Cat.
Would have been luckier. He would have missed it.
Alright, so the two of you returned from your foraging. You collected enough food for a couple of days of some light eating. And you see Xander just like lying on the ground, just
I'm gasping for my life at this point, trying to dig the mortar out of my eyes.
Can I prestidigitate him?
Yep.
Oh,
Very
thank you.
clean.
Oh, thank you.
Can I heal exhaustion?
You cannot.
Is points of exhaustion healed by just long rests, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta sleep for like
You gotta sleep
24
for 3
hours.
days straight.
Yep.
No, just 1 day straight.
Yeah, because 8 hours.
Yeah.
Solid.
Guess we're not doing anything tomorrow.
I do the homebrew rule where you can't sleep for that long straight because your body won't allow you to. You literally physically, your body won't physically allow you to fall asleep. So
I don't know. You slept for 19 hours once.
yeah, that's
In
also
real
because
life.
I got my COVID vaccine.
Yeah, that's literally what this is. Here's your COVID.
I feel like getting the vaccine might have hurt a little less than getting straight nat 20 kicked in the nuts.
So I've actually had COVID, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have, and most of that right there, like if somebody were to come up and attack me, they probably would be able to take me.
You
'cause
definitely
I
did
no
have half
stamina.
movement.
Disadvantage on all skill checks. Yes, my brain literally stopped working.
Potato.
So
That's fair.
Zach was only semi-helpful in the window.
yes, I was.
And I missed it. Darn. Well,
So,
it's been fun, guys. I'm taxed out.
Do you want someone to drag you to bed?
I'll crawl to my tent.
do you just start crawling, or do you tell them what happened? Because this all boomed in your
Well,
head. Nobody else
okay,
has
how
any idea
long
was I able to-
after you stopped. Like,
Well,
crashing.
could he hear it? Because he could hear inside my head. Is what I'm wondering. I was
But did
actually
you
curious.
give
It's
him
not detect
access to
thoughts.
his head?
I did because I was talking to him right before.
Yeah, but did Volcus give him access to your
Oh,
head?
I guess that's true.
Does Volcus have control over who can access his head?
I'm assuming at that point, yes, because of the psychic damage.
That's a very.
She-
That's
She's a
just
she,
that's trying to
right? Yeah.
enter.
Yeah.
That's trying to
Volcus is
enter.
not-
No, I know, but like if I don't know, I'm just.
I mean, it would make sense. Like if a demon wanted to speak to one person, they would speak to one person regardless of who was listening. I don't know. That's,
because I mean, hypothetically speaking, Volcus could have been speaking in primordial.
Nope, you did not get the Volcus message.
But I can hear his thoughts of what he's been thinking about receiving the message.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh fuck!
pretty much. Yeah, that's. How long was it?
Oh goddess, fuck.
Yeah,
Excuse
pretty
me.
okay. And also, well, she finally spoke to me again. But how long of a time between when that happened and when Hawthorn and Gwyneira got back? Like
15 seconds, 20
Are you,
seconds.
okay,
are you
so it's just-
talking in game right now?
no, I'm just
Okay,
outside
when
just
you're
getting-
talking in game, I'm pretty sure one of your testes went back up, so you need to talk with a little bit higher pitched voice, sir. That was a nat 20. If it was anything else, I wouldn't have said it, but it was a nat 20, so perform.
First of all,
What did she
why
tell you? I'm speaking in your head still, not
Oh,
speaking
okay.
out loud.
One moment, Felix.
Yes?
Really?
It used to
In
work.
the nuts?
Well, yeah, that's what Owen told me to do. When you got a little too crazy with your mud baths, when you...
Owen was also an asshole. To me.
That sucks for you, but she said, if the initial slap to the face doesn't work, go for the nuts. And see, look, it worked. You're welcome.
It didn't work.
It-
Volcus
it-
contacted me.
That's what we all... Yeah, okay, she contacted you. Finally, your girlfriend from the sky finally contacted you. I'm so happy for you. Just let me know how your nuts feel tomorrow morning.
That's
I love
it.
you.
Alright, he's not.
I love you,
he's
brother.
not. I'm gonna walk away then. I'm
Like
gonna
you're
tell
crawling.
him. I'm gonna crawl away and I'm gonna tell Idham what happened.
Okay.
I believe Volcus told me the locations where we need to go for
In order.
in the order of where we need to go. We need to go to the You said perform. I'm performing.
I healed you. That's the
I
thing.
imagine something like that. The radiating pain might still be there.
Again, one of your testes went back up.
No, it did not. He healed me. That's different. But we need to go to.
Everybody hear that? Bloop.
The pain is all in your brain.
It is really on the head. It's got that one hell of a headache. But we need to go to inside the mountain where me and Felix first found where you two were fighting, or when everyone was fighting those trolls. Then we need to go to the strange underwater pathway we found. And then she said about the air above. My only guess could be that was the dais we saw today, and then the city that we found when we first landed on the island is, I believe, where we need to go in order. There's something we need to find at each of those places.
Okay. Well, I think we have a plan. I think you should sleep. You look exhausted.
Yeah. Did everyone? Was everyone near me when I said that, or was it just Idham?
Were you speaking to me in my mind or out loud?
I was speaking out loud because I was just speaking to him out loud. So.
You were all nearby.
Okay. And then I'm going to crawl with as much grace as left in me into my tent and shut the door.
Alright. Anyone else want to do anything in particular tonight?
Before we all go to bed, I want to have a conversation with you.
Good.
So, what exactly happened there?
I have no clue. I was working on the mortar and he reached out for it while I was hammering it. And
so, on this
started going crazy.
Yeah. On this trip, he seemed to grown a liking to you. Has he done anything like that I may not have noticed?
No.
That you've seen? This is like the first time? Okay.
It was also my first time working with the material with him watching, so.
Do you have a pretty good grasp of what you're doing there with the material?
You understand mortar.
Enough to understand.
And this is roughly the same material that the ship had on it, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a better processed version of it, but yes.
You inspected the ship more than I did. That's why I was there.
That's why I'm looking at him.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it is definitely a better processed version of what was on the ship, but yes, it is the same base material.
At that point, I'm going to hand you my harmonica.
You know I'm not a musician, right?
No, I know. But do you... so, my brother and I, we fashioned this together. It holds very special meaning to me.
I'll inspect it.
Looks like a adequately crafted harmonica.
But you can see there's some cracks in between there.
Yes.
So, do you think it could be possible to put some of that mortar and fill in some of those cracks?
I'm sure it's possible.
Is this something that you could possibly take a look at and try and figure out and do for me?
Would I know what the condition exhausted does from being a field medic?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to be doing anything tomorrow. Felix is out of commission. Xander.
I mean, I'll be out of commission too, because I have to...
Names are hard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Xander will be out of commission tomorrow for the entire day, so I think I can work on it during the day tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Do you want to leave it with me overnight, or do you want to keep it?
No, you can hang on to it. That's fine. I don't think I'll need it tonight. I've also been reading this book that I believe you picked up from the restricted section.
Yes.
And
what you've been getting from it so far is it appears to be a history of Sypetia. So far, Delit has attacked.
okay.
It is going to quite the length of how Delit attacked.
When? What time frame? Like, which Delit Sypetia war?
The original. From when the Black Knights pushed Troatia
Gotcha.
out, and it split into
Okay. So I'll relay that information to him. And, I mean, it's an interesting read.
I did live through the time, you know.
I gathered that.
I don't remember much of worldly politics. I was busy at the time, but...
That's fair. I mean, this is obviously one-sided. Sypetia. And I'm not nearly as old as you, no offense. Or, no... Don't take that offensively. But
I think most of us are used to being this old.
I mean, it's an interesting read, and if I find anything interesting, I will definitely share that with you. But as I stated earlier, my brother seemed to have taken a liking to you. Would greatly appreciate it if you can make sure he doesn't stick his hand in the mortar.
I can't control his compulsions.
Oh, just
Especially if they're gone. Induced.
fair enough. But again, don't be afraid to hit him with your hammer every now and then. Tough love goes a long way sometimes.
I find that the gentle hand is more appropriate in the long run. Trust me, I've dealt with kids.
To each their own. At that point, I will go to my tent and take first watch and read the book.
Alrighty. So you all turn in for the night and take watches, and we're going to take a little pause here, and we'll come back in just a little bit. Thanks for watching our Pillars of Sypetia video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out our other campaign going on right now, the Library of Taba. We're a pretty great group over there, and we look forward to seeing you in both places. Thanks for watching again. Tune in next time.